All right, so we back in his career, 13-1, coming off of a knockout win after our first knockout loss, which was a ground grapple fest by George Roop. And when we see George Roop on the list again, we're gonna go ahead and punish him and KO him. And here he is. Oh man, I was hoping I'd see you again, partner. I'm only a 71. You still at 86. Like I said, you about to get KO'd. You about to get stomped out. I am taking this fight. I don't care if it's on a main card of a main event in Waxahachie, Texas. I don't care. George Roop, you gotta get it. You gotta go. You got to get killed. It's killer be killing these fights, but you got to go, partner. Especially after them shenanigans you pulled in that last one. You want to lay on me? That can't go unpunished. So we're gonna go ahead and get these training sessions in. I'm still looking through them, trying to see which ones have the most overall best effect. Currently, sparring is the best thing for stand-up. Not so much for stand-up defense, which everybody needs a little bit more defense, and my character specifically needs more defense. The defense drill moves your defense up a lot more than the spar. And my stand-ups, but the spar does get your stand-up better at the cost of your cardio, but your stand-up and your strength go up. And my strength is kind of low. So what I think I'll do is I'll spar and then I'll do a defense drill. Or I'll spar early in the camp, then I'll do a defense drill. That way I can get my stand-up closer to 85. And then I'll get my defense as close to 85 as I can, or closer. And then I'll, maybe next camp I'll focus in on grappling a little bit just to try to start to work on those kinks, because that's still a huge dependency, obviously, because the AI is going to grapple at a rate that's much more geared to their favor than it is for the user. So the user's going to have to struggle, and the user's fighting a stat disparity, a huge stat disparity. Even being a level 71 versus 86 is crazy. That's like creating a character and not giving him anything and playing with him at the base stat level versus characters that are pre-built into the game. There's just no way you can win. And it's going to be, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same case even when I get further in the career and I'm fighting people who are 90 ratings. I'm going to still just be reaching the early 80, 82s. It's like, it seems like you can finish a career.
Stand up sparring.
Really low in stats.
And be smart. Create openings. Use your jab.
Use what jab? This dude's push kicking like crazy. I kick him in his head. What was that? He took a running jab to the body. Oh, so you're gonna slip every punch that come off the lead hand perfectly.
You're looking great.
And everything off the rear, you're gonna slip it in deep, huh? The sparring AI still fights like the AI you play against in career. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on,
10
Cletus.
seconds to go. Come on. Nicely done. You're definitely improving. Good session today, man.
Oh, man, come on, man. The game tripping. I rocked him right at the end of the spar. The game tripping. I could have KO'd him and got gold at the end of the sparring session. That's crazy. Weak AI's chin. As soon as he took them punches, he couldn't handle them shots. I could have got to 82, 84, but instead I got 81, 83. That's cool. We're going to go ahead and focus in on that defense, like I said. I'm going to hold true to what I said I'm going to do in the camp, because once you get into a rhythm, man, you kind of just got to do what you got to do. So I got to get this defense up. And the good thing about that defense training is, I don't know if I talked about it explicitly, but it does also increase your ground striking defense and your clinch striking defense as well. So that's kind of like, that's a powerful drill right there, because that one is working on your ground defense to strikes as well as your stand-up defense to strikes. So that one's really powerful. Too bad there's nothing like that works for your ground offense that globally, or your offense, just offense that in those global terms. There's nothing that works like that. So that kind of sucks. Sparring's the closest thing to it, because it does good work with your strength. It does good work with your speed. It does good work with your punching and kicking. It's a little bit of work with your punching and kicking defense. See those punches and
kicks coming. Let's work on your defense.
Block.
Stay
Block high.
Moving.
Catch them joints.
There we go.
Trip that boy.
To see those strikes coming in.
All right. Block. I'm gonna block high. Black high. Blocking low
Circle
time.
away from his back
Catching.
foot.
What up, G?
Nice defense,
Cut that
man.
out. I'm gonna actually look at the character model and try to see if I can make these decisions. Oh no, you can't really.
Not your finest performance, but we'll get you ready.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard when you look at the character model. When you look at the little midget and the widget in the middle
You
of the
can't
screen,
throw anything you
it's pretty
can't
easy.
block.
I tried to catch it, but it didn't let me.
Keep that defense tight. Don't get lazy. That's everything is coming together.
So yeah, I mean you can make those assessments, but it's a little easier just to look at the model.
Watch him
Especially for
close.
the purposes
You can
of the drill.
anticipate. Nicely done.
I should probably take him down because man, just the trip takedown, it doesn't really do a lot towards earning
Defense.
you points in
10
the drill.
seconds. Give it all you got. Getting better.
I'm not gonna be
every
able to get to
time.
goal because I don't have enough time. Come on, man, throw some shit. Throw
See
some
that
shit.
hard work pays off.
I knew he was gonna chill. You let me down, B. You let me down. I'm gonna get like one or 2 points less on everything because I didn't get the gold tier. I think the only way to get to gold tier is to do every one of them perfect. And because I played around in the middle with that middle one, I played around with that one, so that one kind of threw me off. But it is what it is. I ain't tripping too bad. I'm just trying to do it how I can do it, man. Do what I can when I can. You know, you feel me? Just trying to do what I can when I can. You got me? But we're gonna go ahead and KO George Roop, goofy ass, because 2 videos back to back, I'm fighting George Roop. This time's gonna go a little bit different, Mr. George Roop. You got another thing coming if you think it's going similar to the way it did last time, partner. I let you hang in there long enough for you to do some shenanigans on the ground, but I'm not gonna give you that opportunity this time. And the game, I transitioned from mountain, it rolled to back, and then I tried to pop him off the top. The game's still set up kind of like Undisputed 2, where you can do 3 transitions before the game will auto give you the third escape. But my ground striking defense was so low that even trying to pop him off, I didn't have enough ground defense to not get the fight called a TKO. So it is what it is.
An expression of combat known worldwide.
Got that got that good 72-inch reach. He's tall too. He's real. His character is tall in the game. He's tall in real life though, but that ain't stopping him from getting banged on by a lot smaller guys. So he about to get a lot of the same.
For him, this is a revenge match. He wants to make up for that disappointing TKO loss in their last fight.
That's a hard loss to come back from. He has to establish dominance right off the bat.
I like how the career actually acknowledges that this is the guy. This is the guy that beat me.
Such a vicious beatdown.
And the game acknowledges that this is the person I lost to. Hey, whatever.
Oh, we got tagged to the hook. Oh, looping
Look
hook
at him.
there.
Superman punch heavy, boy.
There's a bit of a cut here on Roop. Oh, big kick.
The AI always does that. When you stand your ground and don't move, they always throw something long to the body, something long and straight to the body, because it's like harder to tell what it is. As soon as you stop angling, they always do it. Like if you've been movement heavy.
Nice counter.
Oh, so you countering your counter?
He is getting battered.
Oh, good
You're getting battered. What's up, mister?
And he answers. Great combinations.
What's up,
I like
mister?
the way he's mixing these up.
Patience. Keep stepping the outside.
Touching that body a little bit. I try to throw the jab straight lead low kick as a combo, but it always makes me throw jab straight rear body kick. I mean lead body kick instead of low kick.
Both guys staying in tight.
There it is.
Nice high kick. Nice body kick.
See, he gonna keep doing it. He gonna keep doing it like over and over. Look at how much priority the damn Superman punch has. It covers so much distance. Even when you are kicking range, the Superman punch is gonna hit. You messed up.
Just about 1 minute remains in the first round.
You gave yourself up to that.
Oh, just chopping him down.
See, look, now you want to
45
shoot for
seconds remains
takedowns?
in the first round.
Get off me, B.
Trying to punish the midsection. Final 30 seconds. Non-title fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
Good
I just wanted to let him know that I was coming for his body.
Nice right hand.
Now look at him. His focus of body shots are coming back. B. Nah, stay with the Superman punch shit you was with a minute ago. Nah. Now that you realize that I'm systematically trying to break down your weapons, all of a sudden now you want to try to shoot for takedowns and now you want to work on the body. Nah. Stay with that overly powerful, I got more stats than you style of game plan you was going with before.
This is round 2.
Stick to that.
And here we go.
Stick to that. Stick to being a better statistical fighter.
That cut on
Stay on it.
really opened up now, Mike.
Stay on that game plan of having better stats. Keep your game plan up. Keep it up.
Kick.
I want you to stay on it, B.
They're just throwing.
Oh, they're exchanging here. Oh, big left hook.
Oh no, don't think that because I started pressuring that means I forgot my game plan. I didn't.
And he answers. Both guys staying in tight.
I didn't forget my game plan, not even one bit, partner. Oh, look at him working at the body now, huh? I didn't throw that. I threw a body kick.
Relentless takedowns here. Pushing his opponent away.
Look at him trying to hurry up and crash that distance. You like that? Get back, B.
Both guys bang
back,
on the
B.
inside, Mike.
Mixing things up.
Look at him. He realizes that it's working for me to work on his body. So he's trying to work on mine and trying to bang in here.
Beautiful hook. What an exchange here.
Nice and relaxed. Step the outside, keep control.
Look
Just throwing.
Oh, they're exchanging here. And he gets
Look at
a
him.
takedown.
Look at how desperado he's going for these takedowns.
Oh, reversal.
Don't worry. I might not like to grapple in this game, but that don't mean I'm not gonna stay on top of you.
Here we go. Fight. Nice combination.
Sometimes it's better to
Come
throw
on.
shorter, quicker punches. And
Stay with
that's
your
what we're
game
seeing here
plan.
tonight. When you put
Stay with
all
your
that
game
effort
plan.
and energy into a punch
Stick
and
to
you really
stick to
want it
having
up,
better
it
stats.
takes more time to
Stick to
reach
just
the
having better
fighter.
stats and being able to stay because you got better stats. Stick to that.
Oh, good combination.
Stick to having better stats and looking for your way to win.
45
He
seconds
gonna do something
remain.
reckless. He gonna do something reckless. Told you.
And punishing the midsection.
Stick to your game plan of just having better stats, man.
Oh, big right
Stick
hand,
to
he's
it.
down.
Stick
He's
to
back
it,
his
bro.
feet, but he's hurt. And another takedown. Pushes him off of the
Come on.
feet.
Look how reckless he getting.
Nice left and a right. That's the end of round number 2. Our fighters
Look how
will
reckless
move
he
to the
getting.
third and final round.
Stick to your game plan of having better stats. Cause that's what you want to do. You want to just hang around because you know you got better stats. Stick to that, bro. Stick to that. That's what I want you to do. I want you to stay the fighter with the better stats. Stick to that. Stick to that game plan. It's working for you, partner. Don't try to be systematic like I am.
And he answers.
Whatever. He should have been dead. His leg was off the ground and everything. Look at this. Look at this. These stats, bruh. That's the difference of having higher stats. You can take more shots. Even when you shouldn't be able to take the shots, you can take the shots. Look, he took that one right on the neck.
Lefty is bleeding bad here. This does not look good.
He's gonna do something reckless.
Oh, to the midsection.
And as high as my kicking stat is, look at how little damage his body's taking.
Inside leg kick.
It's because he's got higher stats. Even with my high kick stat. He don't know how to get in. He found himself trying to fight his way in at the end of a long kick.
Wow, that right hand.
Look at this.
Head kick.
That's the difference. That's why I said the career is unfair with them having that much better stats than you. Look at this. Look at how many shots he can take well beyond the point of he should be dead.
He caught the leg. And
Joe, the big kick, and he drops him.
yeah, he swept him with that leg kick. And back to full guard.
See, that's where you fucked up, partner.
90 seconds remains in the fight.
He's looking to
Look at
isolate
him.
an arm here, looking for the Kimura.
At what point? At what point does it become a good idea?
Great submission.
That's why I wish they used more of his stamina to go for that.
Defensively.
I didn't try to.
Moves in a half guard.
Transitions to side control.
Okay, moves into the mount here.
Final 30 seconds of the third.
Oh, you
and
getting
final
KO'd, partner.
round.
Oh,
I told you, you getting KO'd, partner. Wasn't no two ways about that. It was bedtime, cuz.
Lefty gets the stoppage.
Absolutely bedtime. I wanted to systematically break you, and over
Let's
time
look at it again. Look at all the power he gets in this.
take you out. Wick up. Now let's look at these stats real quick. Let's look at these stats, because this disparity, all this disparity, that's what makes for these. That's what makes for these AIs to have these compelling matches against you. Look, I got to 76% damage from taking the shots I took from him. He landed 150 punches. Oh no, my bad. He landed 76 punches. He landed 28 kicks. I landed 86 punches, 35 kicks, and most of them kicks was to the body. I threw 79 kicks, but I landed 35 of them joints to the body. His body was only at 19%. That's 19% with all the kicks I hit him in the gut with. His stamina was only 7% lower than mine. That's crazy, bruh. That's crazy. His head got to 100 from the 86 shots, but it should have, man. Some of them was head kicks. Some of them was head kicks. Some of them was straight left. Some of them was at the end of combos. Some of them was counters. So his head should have been a little bit, man. He should have hit the 100 way before he did. He was probably sitting at 100 before I finished him on the ground. He's probably sitting at 100. The game was probably just gonna let him chill out, let him do what he had to do standing up, and let him take as little damage as possible. But he was probably already sitting at the 100. So as soon as I touched him, he immediately went flat. He went stiff as a board when I finally put hands on him. So I've been having that. I'm still confused as to why I'm not getting the Echo sponsorship. I signed the Echo deal, and I had an Echo sponsor banner on my.
In order to reach that next level, you will really need to dedicate yourself and continue to evolve as a fighter. The best way to do that is to...
Shut up, Mike Goldberg. I know what this is. Y'all trying to get me to commit to a camp. What gym has good stuff? Because the gym with good stuff makes it easier for you to keep getting good stuff. I think some of the stuff I want is at Greg Jackson. So I'm going to do the Camp Alliance Greg Jackson. Because I think I got most of the stuff that I needed to get from other places that I feel like I need.
With one of the great...
All right, I'm going to skip all that. I don't know the legalities of having those in these videos. So I'm going to skip all that. But I think this video will have one more fight in it. So, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean... Statistically, you fight at a disadvantage. It's obvious. It's ridiculously obvious once you start looking at what's left post a fight. Like how many shots you landed versus how many shots they took. It becomes super apparent that the game is just set up in a way that you're just not supposed to win. 150,000 cred. That's like once you start fighting title fights. I mean, if everything's sitting at 85, you should be competitive with most people. I need to go ahead and get this so I can get to my footwork level one more higher. But yeah, getting the sparring partner, I probably should have got that. Realistically, I probably should have got that sparring partner before I got any of those other things, but it doesn't really play out that way. It makes it kind of hard to do that. So let me go ahead and see who's on the board for my potential next opponents. We're going to still be looking at the same stat disparity. Actually, he's a little bit less than George Roop. He's an 85. He's a 73. That's an easy knockout win. Tia Chen Zhang. You're looking at Diego Nunes, who's definitely going to have a grapple-centric game plan. So is Rafael Sansao. Leonard Garcia going to come to bang, but Leonard Garcia got Look at his strength, 77. Look at his cardio, 85. His footwork, 78. Look at that. Like, the only thing I got that's even competitive is I'm faster because my speed is max. That's the only reason I'm even competitive in that regard. My stand-up strikes are better. My stand-up kicking's better. My everything else is lacking, completely inferior. Kicking defense, punching defense, everything else inferior. I'll just go ahead and knock him off because he's an action fighter. He shouldn't be shooting for too many takedowns, even though there's a clear disparity there in ability. But let's see what we're doing camp wise. Having that kick opens up my game a little bit, but not having any kicks worth using off the lead foot also slow my game down a little bit. But I can look. Let me see. I'm just gonna take a look. I'm not gonna waste too much time because I don't want to waste too much time in the video. I know I'm doing these in 30-minute segments and slightly below or slightly above 30 minutes, you know, so I don't want to waste too much time by. Why can't I get the GSP hit kick? Oh, you have to have camp loyalty ratings. Not that I want any of this, but maybe that. I'd want that for sure. That's Conor McGregor. And that for sure too. That's Conor McGregor as well. That's a little bit much for him. That's a little bit much. That's much. I don't need no takedowns. Yeesh. That was violent. So yeah, I made the right choice as far as like the gym I chose to pick the loyalty for, because there's a few things in the arsenal that my character could use that only this gym has. Quick head kick, that's Anderson Silva styled. Conor McGregor does stuff like that. Because I definitely want that, and I definitely want this. This one I could do without, but would be nice to have at some point. That's a hell of a punch. Boom. If you can actually combo off of that, or even throw that Henderson rear straight after that, that'd be pretty tight. But yeah, I'm not doing any of that right now. I'm gonna just go ahead and get this camp out of the way and go ahead and flush this opponent out real quick. But let me see. Okay, so my footwork can now get up higher, and that's kind of important. That's more of a strength. I do have a real strength disparity. It's a real thing. I just don't understand why sparring pulls your stamina down. If anything, not footwork. I just don't. I don't see the risk reward. I don't understand the risk reward in career. In career, like building stats, I don't understand the risk reward in building stats. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, realistically, nothing in real life works like that. Like nothing works like that. Nothing's push-pull to that point where if you're, well, I mean, I guess strength and cardio kind of, but sparring is more of a speed and timing and cardio and footwork. So sparring should probably not work your strength, but should work everything but your strength. And I'm definitely going to spar once this camp, regardless of what it does to your cardio. Defense drill just definitely makes up for it. Yeah, defense drill definitely makes up for it. So yeah, I'm pretty much going to run that same camp I ran last time. I'm going to do the spar and then do the defense drill. That's the most logical situation. Do the spar, do the defense drill. Because even not wanting to grapple, I could focus on grappling later in my career. As long as I can take shots in the clinch and take shots on the ground, it gives me enough time to grapple my way back to a better position. So objectively, I don't need to work on transitions as much as I need to work on the ability to take shots while I'm down there, so I can take the shots, transition, get back up to standing, because I'm not going to be defending any takedowns anytime soon.
All right, now, stand-up strikes only. Attack and counter.
I hate when the AI does that. I hate the fact that lead hook to the body has priority over most stand-up strikes. Damn, he is awful.
See, that hard work pays off.
He is awful getting his shit pushed in. Oh, come on, bro.
beautiful, man.
No shit, it was beautiful. It's me, partner. Quit with that running. Quit with that running, B.
Fantastic.
Quit with that running, son.
10 seconds left. Push it.
This sparring partner about to get KO'd 3 times in one sparring session. Fuck. He did get KO'd 3 times in one sparring session. Damn. I didn't do anything different. I just burned him. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to him, but I just burned him. I didn't do anything different. I kept the pressure the same way I keep it all the time. I just burned him. KO'd him 3 times in one sparring session. That's crazy. They should break the Richter for stats they give me, man. They should just give me everything. I like how my defense ain't going up. See, even though I do the defense every time, my defense hasn't paralleled to my striking offense. That's crazy to me. It hadn't paralleled yet. Let me see. All right, so this one should get me my defense above my stand-up striking ability, which is important because that's the one, like, chin stat. There's no chin stat in this game. There's strength. There's strike defense, punch defense, kick defense. Those are your chin stats in this game effectively. Just if you don't know how this game operates, if you didn't play this one, this is how your ability to take damage is calculated in this game. It's calculated on your defense to strikes ratio. If you have good strike defense, that means you can, even when you don't block shots, you can take shots. Because there is no chin, there is no head held, none of that shit.
That's some good progress.
So I got to do it. I got to succeed every time if I want to gold this one. And I need to gold this one so I can get the
keep that defense
so I can
tight.
get the 85.
Getting better every time.
Focus a little bit.
Light
It don't take much
don't
focus.
Stand there and eat. Nice, very nice. Great training
Man,
session.
like even doing that, even doing it perfect, you still.
Nicely done. You're definitely improving. Nice defense, man.
Yeah. I mean, even doing it perfect, it's still not gonna be
Don't
enough
get jumpy. Keep those eyes
to let you
open,
get all the
and
way
some
through.
Nice defense.
I'm still not gonna get gold.
Hands up. Hands always up. There we go. You're starting to see those strikes coming in.
Yeah, I'm seeing the strikes come in, man. I'm just trying to get the gold, bro.
10 seconds
I wish
left,
he'd
go.
throw like harder strikes or something.
Nicely
Cause
done.
like you can't get to gold. That's crazy
Great
to
work
me.
today, man.
That's crazy. I did it every single time. So you probably can't get to gold until your sparring partner throws harder shots or something. That's crazy. So I mean, but my stand-up kicking defense is 85, which most people don't kick me, and when they do kick, I don't catch them. It's a reflex I don't have anymore. When I used to play on Undisputed 2009, it was like you had to catch kicks because it was so hard to get away from them, because they can throw them as you exited range and they would hit you as you were exiting. So you had to get good at catching them just because that was the only way to move in and out of range was, and the camera was like way more dynamic. So when you got in the range, the camera got real tight, and when you backed out, the camera got real far. So as you back, like as the camera starts to change, the other person just knows to throw the kick. It's just like, that's when you throw the kick. When you see the camera opening up, throw the kick, because that means he's backing up and about to back out of range. And it would work every time if you were backing up. So I just adapted to catching the kick. And I lost that skill in Undisputed 10 because I was too busy either grinding in tight, full of pressure, or I was grappling, exclusively. So I lost that reflex, but I need to build that reflex back up so I can trip people off their feet.
Joe, how do you see this playing out for Lefty?
Man, put his hand out like he wants to touch my hand.
Yeah,
You
I
went
know
ahead and
he's been
stuck me,
focusing on his
boy.
footwork. It should really pay off for him
Ooh,
if
nice.
this fight stays standing.
He is taking a beating. Oh, but he ate a left.
That's how you coming?
What an exchange here.
I got to get rid of some of his cardio. I do remember him having a much larger amount of cardio than me.
Nice body shot and then hook combination. Garcia is cut.
Ooh, nice. I like the straight punch that Garcia has. I like the animation.
Looping hook there. Nice body kick.
I ducked forward. How the hell did he throw a rear hook that hit me as I ducked forward?
Oh, big combination.
Take your time, nice and relaxed.
Nice kicks.
Wow, that right hand. Swing and a miss. Fast hands. Good battle inside.
Good battle inside.
Oh, beautiful hook.
There wasn't no hook.
And he answers. Oh, good combination.
Even though I have higher striking offense stats and higher striking defense stats, I'm still taking more damage than him in shorter amounts of strikes. Less amounts of strikes still do more damage, which is crazy.
And now he's answered.
Oh, and that one drops him.
Never mind.
Somehow he's able to get up. Under 90 seconds remains in the first of 3 5-minute rounds.
Both guys staying in.
Yeah, I'm taking way more damage per strike. That's ridiculous. Like, even though my stats are way higher than his, I'm taking way more damage per
He
strike.
caught the leg.
Under a minute remains. Oh, nice left and a right. 45 seconds remains in the first round.
Hell no. Look at him.
Oh,
I slip forward and he hits me with lead hooks. It happens multiple times.
Oh, they're just throwing.
Oh, they're exchanging here.
Every time I slip forward, he throws a hook and it hits me. This game is
That
crazy.
makes me glad I'm not a judge, Mike.
This game is crazy. Some of the shit that lands in this game is like this game is crazy, bro.
Let's take a look at the replay, Mike. Some beautiful.
And yeah, even with the
counter-fighting on
stat
display.
difference, even
Here
with
we
me
see a
having
slip
more
straight into a vicious counter
What
strike.
the fuck? Even with me having more striking offense stats and striking defense stats than him, he's still doing more damage per shot than I'm doing. This game is crazy.
Second round, fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
Both guys banging on the inside, Mike. Garcia's really starting to bleed now, Mike.
I tried to throw a head kick, but he ended up throwing an uppercut.
What an exchange here.
Good counter though, Joe.
Look at him. He threw a body punch, and as I darted forward for the overhand, he was still able to slip.
It looks like lefty is cut. Just
That don't look like
punishing
lefty's
him.
cut.
And he answers.
He caught the kick.
Oh, come on, bro.
Takes him right down.
Even the AI that's like not the ground grappler.
Body shot. Moves into half guard here, Mike. Oh, reversal. Fighter on the bottom is trying to escape, but he's unable to.
Pushing his opponent away.
Look, he darted forward from that distance while I tried to throw a head kick.
Both men scoring points here. Big shots.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought, bitch. Fuck wrong with you? That's what I thought. I knew you were gonna give yourself up. And you let me pull your card. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I knew you were gonna give it up. It was just a matter of time. Especially once we changed size of the screen. Bam.
Connects and just puts him to sleep. Perfect
Bam.
technique. Perfect
He got
timing,
reckless and he got punished.
Perfect execution.
And a huge victory.
I had in that moment I had timed him out with the jab straight, and then I jabbed straight again, and then he just tried to rev up with some crazy shit
Here we
and
see it
died
again.
because of it.
Excellent
Bip.
timing on the button.
Bow. Kind of like old boy from Tuesday Night Contender Series. I watched that the last episode of the season 8, the final. Well, no, it wasn't the final fight. It was one of John Jones's training partners. Cost him dude with a right straight, and he just the way he fell, it hit him. He collapsed, and then he fell to his butt, and then his head fell to the ground, like kind of like he tripped off a skateboard or something. Like he fell real hard, and it's kind of like similar to the way he fell just then. But then again, that's a Leonard Garcia, so Leonard Garcia might actually know that guy that I'm talking about. So it makes sense that he fell like that. I finished him with him only at 91 head damage. That's because his head defense, his striking, stand-up striking defense stats is low, and he had just took them. It's like this game's got like some sort of like some sort of counter. Like if I hit you 1, 2, 3, now the next shot is gonna do more. It's not like a combo multiplier, but it's more like you've been hit counter. Like if I hit you with the same strike 1, 2, 3 times, and when I hit you with it that 4th time, in that like it's like a set amount of time, it just like KOs or it causes a health event. And if you hit him with something big enough while he's in the health event, it KOs. So it's not a combo multiplier like UFC 2. It's more of a I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's more like you've been hit, and now you've been hit twice, and then you've been hit 3 times, and then if you get hit the 4th time with a hard enough shot, it's gonna cause a health event, as opposed to you getting hit with a 4-strike combo, or you getting hit for 4 punches in a longer period of time. It's like it kind of like the damage multiplies based around the fact that you just were hit before it. Even it's not a combo. You get what I'm saying. It's kind of the way the combo multiplier works in UFC 2, but it's not so much. It's not limited or exclusive to combos. It's just exclusive to being hit repeatedly, and that causes health events. Same thing on the ground. Like if I land 4 clean strikes on the ground, it automatically puts you in a health event. And if I were to land 4 strikes over time, it's doing the same amount of damage, but it doesn't automatically put you in a health event. But you get it. But here we are. We're at the end of the year. We're looking at the end of the year, whatever stats. They gave the fighter of the year to Kenny Florian. I want to say that's like the 2nd time he got the damn shit. They gave the fight of the year to Cyril Diobate and some career calf, Johnny Oro. KO of the year again, baby, back to back. Leonard Garcia. Yeah, that one wasn't really that nice for KO, but whatever. I'll take the reward. Take the award on him. Yeah, give me that extra cred. It don't really do me nothing. Ain't enough cred. I got the KO of the year back to back. Y'all crazy. I should have got way more cred than that. Especially since I can't actually upgrade anything with that little bit of cred I got. Y'all tripping. Let me see. Did I contract? I think I'm losing out on some money here. Where's the company I'm thinking of? Echo. Let me go ahead and contract out Echo. I understand, bruh. I got you, B. I'm gonna have to use that one. Is there a contract level 2? No. Who else am I sponsored by? Is there a level 2 to this UFC shit? I'm gonna go ahead and buy the level 4 UFC logo, and I'm gonna go update my banner. Y'all don't gotta stay for that part. But until next time, it's Bryant, Apex Gamer Channel. I'm gonna kick you up another video, another 30-minute session. Gonna probably be the similar thing, 2 fights, blah blah blah. But I'm gonna kick that out to y'all as soon as I can. I'm gonna try to get them done and upload as soon as I can. And I want them to kind of be all in the same line of time, so you don't feel like you're missing out on anything. But until next time, it's Bryant, Apex Gamer Channel. Catch you on the next one.